same way you do when you're going to make a turn in your vehicle. A lot of folks don't realize that you're required to issue your turn signal on 100 feet before you make a turn. How do you know that? Through experience, right? So it just takes a couple of times for you to use, again, these devices, use your own knowledge of the area to know the areas you boat in and where the 100 feet limit is. The main thing about it is we want to get people used to slowing down when they're approaching structures, shoreline, dock, or pier, because that's when the crashes are happening. So it's mainly an awareness thing, and to make sure that they remember that. And again, we're writing warnings on it for first offenses, and we have made some stops and issued some warnings on it. But down the road, a year, 2 years, 3 years from now, it will be fairly ingrained. The state of Georgia's had this law for over 30 years, and they have no issues with it. The public got used to it. Now they expect it.
Saved a lot of lives.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
So while we're 100-foot idle speed, that doesn't apply if you are wakeboarding or surfing.
That's correct. So another law that went into effect on the other bodies of water, October of 2023, is that if you're engaging in the activities of wake surfing or wakeboarding, you can't do that within 200 feet of those same areas, shoreline, dock or pier, other structure. And then you can't engage in that activity if you're within an area that's less than 400 feet wide. So again, it's an awareness thing, and most people who participate in that, and I've spoken to quite a few of them the past week or so, they want to do well, and they're aware of the law, and they're making those changes already. As a matter of fact, there's probably been an easier adjustment to that law than there has been to the proximity law.
For the bridge?
Yes, ma'am.
That's been the biggest complaint?
The bridge, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So one thing that's come up a lot is people aren't really able to judge distance over water very well. So they will say someone is 50 feet from their pier when really it's 100, 200 feet. So we had several people send in videos or their address and say, hey, I'm in a very narrow slough and people are skiing or they are wakeboarding or doing some sort of water activity back there, and that's now illegal. So they've sent their address, and if you go to Google Earth, there is a little ruler on there. You can click that and you can measure from the pier over to the opposite pier or the opposite shoreline, and it will tell you how wide your slough is. We didn't have any one message that was under 700 foot. So what they think is 50 foot was really 700 foot. So it's very hard to judge distance over water.
Especially the higher up you are. So if you're on a house that's elevated above the water, it's going to look a lot closer than it really is. Yeah.
So if you think of 100 foot at idle speed, a boat is approximately 25 foot. Now, if it's one of the bigger pontoons, they're going to be 30 foot. So you would have 3 big pontoons is 100 foot, or the smaller boats at 25 foot, you'd have 4 of those end to end would equal 100 foot. So if you could picture that, it makes it a little bit easier to estimate how 100 foot is. How do law enforcement do that?
So, and that's a good question. I was fixing to interrupt you there. No, people need to keep in mind that again, this is just one of many laws, and like with any law, we're never going to have 100% compliance, right? But we're educating people on it. We're getting the word out with it, and we want them to start thinking about, again, slowing down when they're approaching those areas. We're going to use laser rangefinders. We're going to use pre-measurement. And we're trying to work our complaints primarily, right? Because that's the main thing, is we want to address those areas. So far, there hasn't really been that big of a blowback about it, other than Kalijah Bridge, and there's plenty of reasons for that bridge to be restricted aside from this law. We've actually looked at that for a number of years, but it's all about awareness, education, and getting used to. And again, we write maybe 7 or 8 warnings for every citation we issued, so we're not just going around looking to write everybody a ticket for violating the law. We try to use education as our main tool.
Absolutely. Do you have any advice for the people coming this 4th?
Prepare, double check, don't drink and drive, keep your lights on if you're going to be out after dusk.
Not your docking lights.
No, your navigation lights. Those are the 4 big ones right there. Prepare in advance, and above all else, take it seriously.
Yeah,
take it seriously.
We want you to come to Lake Martin and have fun. I mean, this is a beautiful lake, and again, I'm not a lake person, but I was down at Stillwaters a while back, and I looked out across that harbor, and I saw the boats, I saw the people, I saw some of these homes. I'm thinking, that's why people come to Lake Martin. It's beautiful. I mean, it's just an oasis, but we want you to be safe with this oasis. I think about the 4th of July tomorrow night at the AMP, those 4,000 boats, and that's not including everybody that's out on. That's just right there at it. Be safe. Have fun. This is a family lake, family-oriented lake, but we want you to keep your family safe. But again, think about your independence. Number one, this is a great state that we live in. It's a great nation we live in. It's a great lake we can be a part of, and keep it clean. It was clean when you got here. When you leave, make sure you take all your trash with you.
And any you find along the way. Take that with you too.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Chief, for what you do, for answering so many great questions, and thank you for getting all those questions. And you're not even through. But we went from 30 minutes to an hour, and still that's not enough questions. But thank y'all for being with us. You be safe. You be safe. Ryan, get me out of here.
The clock is ticking on the spectacular pre-owned truck sale now in progress at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Chevy, Ford, GMC, and Dodge trucks and Toyota trucks too. Full size and heavy duty, smaller trucks, work trucks. Prices and payments on all pre-owned trucks have been slashed. This is your chance to get a clean late model used truck at the price you want. And during the sale, special finance rates are now in effect. This sale may end at any time. One location only, Glenn Smith in Opelika, Alabama.
Banner Building Summer Sale is happening right now. No money down, no payments for 90 days, plus 12 months with zero interest now through August 31st on all portable wood and aluminum sheds, carports, garages, and barns built on site or delivered during the summer sales event happening right now at Banner Buildings, 4011 Warm Springs Road in Columbus, or online at bannerbuildingsga.com. Better buildings, better prices, Banner Buildings of Columbus.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Payne's Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, Donald, can you find it for me? That's Payne Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
Hey, we're Kevin and Courtney Hall. I'm a lifelong member of First Baptist Dadeville. My wife joined me after we got married. We really enjoyed First Baptist because it is a biblical congregation and very community-minded. Come join us.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool. Thank you so much for being with us today, and we'll see you tonight at Celebrate Freedom, downtown Alexander City, in front of the BRHS Auditorium.